Where did we come from? It's a question that has puzzled humanity for millennia. Today, we're journeying back in time, over 200,000 years ago, to meet the very first tribes of humanity. Imagine a world vastly different from our own. A world without cities, without farms, without even the wheel. This was the world of early Homo sapiens, our direct ancestors. They didn't live in sprawling civilizations, but in small, tight-knit groups we often called tribes or bands. These groups were probably no larger than a few dozen people, mostly extended family. Think of it as a mobile neighborhood where everyone knew everyone else intimately. Life was tough. Survival was a daily challenge that revolved around finding food and avoiding becoming food. These early humans were hunter-gatherers. The men likely ventured out on long, dangerous hunts for large animals like mammoths, bison, and deer. This wasn't just about strength. It required incredible intelligence, teamwork, and a deep understanding of animal behavior. They developed sophisticated stone tools like spears and hand axes, which were the cutting-edge technology of their time. Meanwhile, the women were just as crucial to the tribe's survival. They were expert gatherers, collecting a wide array of plants, nuts, berries, and roots. This wasn't just a casual stroll through the forest. They had to know which plants were edible, which were medicinal, and which were poisonous. This knowledge was passed down through generations and formed the backbone of the tribe's diet, often providing a more reliable source of calories than hunting. They also cared for the children, ensuring the next generation would survive. So, what was daily life like? Well, a lot of it was on the move. These tribes were nomadic, following the seasons and the migration of animals. They didn't have permanent homes, but instead used natural shelters like caves or built temporary structures from branches, animal skins, and bones. Fire was their lifeline. It provided warmth against the biting cold of the Ice Age, lightened the darkness, and a way to cook food, which made it easier to digest and safer to eat. But it was also a social hub. Picture it. After a long day of hunting and gathering, the tribe would gather around the crackling fire. This was their living room, their kitchen, and their theater. It was here, around the fire, that culture was born. They would share stories, passing on vital knowledge about the world. They would mend tools, plan the next day's hunt, and strengthen social bonds. And they began to express themselves in ways that went beyond mere survival. We see this in the incredible cave paintings they left behind, like those in Lascaux, France. These weren't just doodles. They were powerful expressions of their world, filled with images of the animals they hunted and relied on. They were creating art, developing rituals, and perhaps even early forms of spirituality. They buried their dead with care, sometimes with objects like tools or ornaments, suggesting they had beliefs about an afterlife. These first tribes were the pioneers of the human journey. They were resilient, intelligent, and incredibly cooperative. They laid the foundation for everything that came after: language, art, society, and technology. Every person alive today is a descendant of these brave hunter-gatherers. They weren't just surviving. They were beginning the incredible story of us. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If you found this fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into our shared past. See you next time.